what's going on, everybody? It's the Normies, and we are back to continue with Vinland Saga, Season 1, Episode 2, Sword. And now, this time, Nahid is joining us. Brown Pat is, he had to skip this one. We have some maintenance coming at the house, so he had to stay there. Marquetta is joining us remotely. P-Dub is back.
Hello.
And we are back. Eventually, we'll all be here. But yeah, Nahid. What do you think?
A little short promo, guys. I did record myself watching the first episode. It is exclusively on Patreon. $5 holler. You can go check it out.
There you go.
Hey man, we gotta promote ourselves, bro. I mean, shit is out here, man. So if you want to check that out, that will be only on Patreon, nowhere else. And all I gotta say, this shit is lit. I mean, holy shit, it's so good.
It's pretty lit, fam.
I love it. It's like it's Vikings, but like it's after we're at.
That slave. I had seen the first episode, but I forgot that the slave dies. Like he traded all that livestock. But I thought that was gonna be their Athelstan.
Hey, yeah, I did too for a second.
Katie, I know what they think. What do you think, dude? I gotta hear you because you are a good skeptic. So
a big skeptic of what? Of this anime?
I don't know, man. If for animes to be good, they gotta be really, really good for you. You know what I mean, bro. You just you know.
Okay, well, I mean, we've only seen one episode so far, and it looks really interesting, and I am in love with the animation. We'll see where the story goes. I mean, so far it seems like we are following, you know, a little like a slightly more progressive family who doesn't want to have slaves and shit like that. So obviously, I'm with them.
Yeah. So like,
oh wait, Nahid, I got a question for you. Who did you think was rolling up on the boat at the end? The blonde guy with the scar on his eye?
Yeah, I think it's Bjorn.
I think he might. Huh?
I think it's Bjorn.
You think it's Bjorn?
I want to say that, but like with the timeline, I think he should be long dead.
Yeah, I think he might be one of Bjorn's. No wait, any Bjorn's children's not alive, are they? They're all dead.
I don't know, but like it's just that scar across the eye made me think it was Bjorn. Yeah. He looked very Bjorn-like. Well, actually, he looked very Alexander Ludwig.
Yeah,
that's the actor that's the actor that plays Bjorn. So I don't know.
I honestly have no clue. I'm just really, really excited for the whole entire thing.
What was your reaction to Halfdan and Harold?
Oh my god, hey man, when they were talking about King Harold, I was losing my shit. I was like, oh my god, this is like
we know these
names. We know this is huge. He is the king of Norway because we just saw that shit in fucking Vikings.
Yep.
The one thing I wanted to comment on, like in the beginning of the show when I was watching the anime, I was trying to like, okay, we're watching this in sub, and it was really hard for me to see, like, it wasn't hard, but it was just kind of weird for me to see like Japanese vocals and language being spoken in a Viking manner.
Yes.
But then I literally, after the thing ended, it was so good that I put it in my head, I'm like, you know what? It's absurd for the shit to be even in English because Vikings didn't speak English back in the day. They spoke a completely different fucking language, and this is their interpretation of it, Japan's interpretation of it, and I'm fucking 100% with it. Like, it is very good. Like,
yeah.
The way they say Hilga and Bjorn and yeah, I like it. Dude.
It's very cool.
I'm sold.
It's a very, very it's just good.
You guys are like, take my money. That's what you guys did to me.
All right, well. Along with that, remember, this is not a market substitute. Please watch it on your own time. Amazon Prime seems to be the only place you can do it right now, which Amazon fix your shit. It's bad. I'm going to keep saying that till you fix it. Although I do see some improvements, so, you know, I'm sure you don't...
I couldn't read the subtitles. Did you have that shit? Because they were saying that 1002 years ago.
Yeah. And you weren't able to scrub through the footage, and... I don't know why the subtitles were off by default, but anyways, it's not a market.
That happened to me too. It was off by default. I also. I was like, you guys are dumbasses.
Oh my god.
Watch it on your own time on Amazon Prime, then come back and join us for our reactions and reviews. If you want to get ahead on this on this show or other shows you're watching with us, or check out the uncuts, it's all on our Patreon. Support us on our Patreon. It helps us do a lot of cool things for you guys, grow the channel. We got a lot of big things planned this year. Please.
I mean, we're hoping to get it going.
Yeah, you know, we're doing what we can during the quarantine. I think we're doing pretty solid. But subscribe, comment, share, and hit the like button because that's the best thing you can do for us for free, $99. And with that said, world clock.
Northern England.
Northumbria.
Earl of Northumbria.
その日は土曜日で、バイキングたちは土曜日に風呂に入る。
Northumbria is Ella.
彼らのその習慣を
oh, this is about to be ridiculous. Oh, that sucks.
Oh,
That is horrible. Oh, that's so messed up.
yeah, this is what they did.
So they're trying to like genocide, you know?
It's very good for us that we've seen Vikings because it kind of fills in a lot of the story because like it's cool. We're watching this in the right order.
なんでいつもすぐにやられちゃうんだろう。タイは喋っちゃダメだ。トロフィー、毎日お肉が食べられるからね。強い戦士じゃないとバルハラには入れないんだぞ。母上や姉上は行けるのかな。バルハラ。
バルハラ。
明日出発。今度どこ行くの？
オルエさ、遊びじゃないぞ。商売に行くんだ。
じゃあ僕も行く。
だってなんだ、さらっと言うな。一走り、お前の父上に伝言を頼む。軍船が来た。
Uh-oh.
No.
Don't say it so casually.
Yeah.
父
ここだトロフィー。
上。また軍船が来たよ。すげえでかいやつ。
I don't think Thorfinn
Oh,
makes
wow.
it. Thor makes it out of this.
Thor's.
Yeah. Thorfinn will. But Thor.
Yeah, I could see there being like a generational thing to this show too.
トロルのトールズを出せって言ったきりあのままだ。トールズってト
ールズ
ールズさんだよな。ハーフ団たちみてえなゴロつきとは違うぜ。
Look at those shields.
ヨウムの戦士たちよ、私はここだ。
Ah. Who is he?
まさかここまで探しに来るとはな。フローキ。
Oh shit, that's Floki? Is that our Floki?
Shit.
I mean,
よもやこのような最果ての地にお隠れと。要件を言え、フローキ。
Floki.
では、まずは上陸の
wow,
許
this is a
可。
very different Floki.
Very good.
Yeah.
入浴の最中を狙っての奇襲だったということです。遠路各地で多くのデンマーク人がイングランド軍に殺害されました。
Danes, that's where Rollo is.
デンマーク国王スベンの妹
Gunhilda! This is
ウンヒルダ様もいたとのこと。スベン王は良い口実を得ました。大きな戦が始まります。 ヨウム戦士団はデンマーク軍と連合します。イングランドへの侵攻が始まりましょう。好きにするがいい。ここは北の最果ての小村だ。北海の向こうで大国同士が何をしようと。我が首領シグバルディの命令は全艦隊ヨムスボルグに集結せよ。例外はない。脱走兵といえどもね。
脱走。
Careful, Floki.
ヨウム戦士団大隊長、この度の戦、あなたも参戦するのです。
Oof. I don't think he's happy with that.
I think he wants to live the
こ
simple
の
life.
度のことは我が狩猟の温情なのですよ。15年前行方不明になったあなたがこの度晴れて戦線に復帰する。すべてを不問にしてそういうことにしてくださるというの
That's
です。
bullshit.
I mean, you saw the scars on his body. This man is a fucking warrior.
Yeah, but King Harold, that's bullshit. He's a big example of it.
Yeah, yeah.
お代わりになられましたな、あのトールズ殿が。あるいはこの村が変えたのか。良い村だ。子供の様子でわかる。今日まで無縁だったのでしょうな。
聞いたか、戦だぞ。すっげえ。俺初めてだよ。トールズさんを誘いに来たんだぜ、あいつら。すげえよ、お前の親父さんは。
I have a bad
まあ、その点俺は大丈夫だ。
feelings about some things.
お前ら。
Yeah, it's a little too calm right now.
終わり。
Uh-oh.
私もね、子供の使いじゃないんですよ。あなたがこたびの戦に加わらぬとおっしゃる。私は襲名を果たせぬし、我が狩猟の面目も潰れる。とても手ぶらでは帰れません。
Uh-oh. So it's either you come and fight or we kill everybody.
ヨウム戦士だ。ヨムスボルグに基地を持つ軍団だ。トールズが昔ヨウムの戦士だったとはな。北海最強を自負する軍団だ。
控えよ村の衆。私はヨウム戦士団のフローキだ。襲名
I
に
wonder if
勇
it's the
者
same Floki.
オールズ・スノーレソンに加勢を頼むためこの地へ参った。
勇者。
トールズ殿は我が狩猟の求めに応じられ軍船一隻の提供を約束なされた。我と思わん者はトールズ殿と共にヨムスボルグへ参られよ。
Damn.
ではトールズ殿、いずれ戦場で会いましょう。
Yeah, no idea.
I feel like at this point he needs to step up though.
Tor's got a lot of PTSD.
Yeah, he does, but he needs to step up.
昔人を殺すことで身を立てていた。でもある日急に嫌になったんだ。だから逃げたんだ、戦場から。死んだようにうまく見せかけたつもりだったんだがな。
だったらもう一度。
逃げればこの村が俺の代わりに報復される。自分のしてきたことにけじめをつける時が来たんだ。
Damn. Yeah, I'm wondering if it is the same Floki because this one's from Yums, whatever.
There's probably a lot of Flokis.
Yeah.
He probably got named after that Floki.
There could be, there could be multiple Flokis. I mean, that guy's name is Thor's.
レイフさん、今日出航じゃなかったっけ？
トールズに頼まれたんだ。その軍船と船団を組むことにしたよ。
へへー。
確かにその方が安全だ。いざって時は俺らが守ってやるからよ。
He's like, all right, sure. That guy's gonna die. He's a little too excited about war.
くっそー、トルフィンのやつ囲めやったトルフィン
Oh, damn!
なんだよ、死ねよトルフィン。今やられただろ。ルール守れよな。待てよトルフィン。
Oh wow. I think that's pretty realistic.
トールズ、ちょっと見てやってくれないか。
Can I finish lifting this mast?
折れてるな。子供の遊びにしちゃやりすぎだ。一月の間添え木をしておいてくれ。
すまんな、トールズ。
トルフィンがやったんだよ。あいつ最近ムカつくんだ。手加減しねえし、もう絶対仲間に入れてやんねえ。
うちの子は
Back in the day, you break your arm, bro. It ain't. You're done.
気にすんなよ、子供同士のことだ。でもまだ6つだろ。4つ5つ上の子たちに怪我させると大したもんだよ。やっぱりあんたの血だよ、トールズ。
They looked at that shit like it was strength back in the day. Like, that's crazy, yeah.
これ一式くれんの親父。じい様の代からの家宝の武具で存分に戦ってこい。けどあれ、俺のも見てくれ。
You're all gonna die.
They have no idea what they're getting into.
もうあんたって子は片付けないと捨てちゃうよ。いいの？いい。もういらない。なんなのよ、物置ひっくり返して。うちの武器はどこ？僕には武器が必要なんだ。あんたさては戦士になって父上の船に乗せてもらっちゃおうとか考えてる？無駄な努力よ。あんたみたいなちびっ子が。
What's in the bag? Oh shit, son! Don't do it. Damn! Look at that helmet. It's very distinct.
Arrows for sharpen this way.
綺麗。
Sharp too, man.
剣が欲しいか、トルフィン。剣は人を殺す道具だ。お前はこれで誰を殺すつもりなんだ。
敵。
お前の敵は誰なんだ。
ハーフ団とか。
よく聞け、トルフィン。お前に敵などいない。敵などいないんだ。
Yeah, some good lessons, good things.
傷つけて良いものなどどこにもいない。
He's
おかしい
woke.
よ、そんな。
Stupid woke.
だって父上は明日戦に行くんでしょ。敵を殺しに行くんでしょ。子供じゃない。父上は嘘を言ってる。僕にだってわかる。
お、トルフィン、付き合い危ねえって。
All these guys are gonna die.
Yeah.
Every one of those guys that are all excited to fight, they're all gonna die.
Yep. And they're gonna get into battle and just be like, oh,
Yeah.
oh,
They have
Yeah.
no idea what they're getting into.
oh, this is what it's really like.
西北西から微風、波穏やか。今朝はオーディン神の機嫌がいい。出港にはいい朝だな。
Faroe Islands. Stray Moy.
よーし、行ったら
左手で投げて命中ならその酒樽は俺のもんだぞうるせえ当たってから
Oh god.
キリスト坊主
This is not, that's fucked up.
てめえよけたろ今よけたろ次は俺だ
This is fucked up.
ヨウムの兄さん方あんたらも一杯やらね
They
え
just
か
manifested in line.
お行儀が良くていらっしゃる
ほっとけ安酒はお口に合わねえんだとよ相変わらず貴様の手下は品がないなアシュラット
キリスト教が好かねえだけですよフローキーの旦那こんな僻地で待たされて退屈してたんです
大きな変更はない報酬は金5ポンド奴の死体と引き換えでなければ払わんぞ奴の船と積み荷はお前たちの好きにして
I think he's gonna have them attack them.
ト
This is
ー
a trap.
ルズを殺せ
Oh, that's fucked up.
What?
Man, that's fucking.
What the fuck?
What, man? What?
What?
That's not our Floki.
That is not our fault.
I can't be
Yeah,
our
our
Floki.
This ain't our
Ah,
Floki. This ain't our
shit.
Floki. He ain't got no honor.
All right, episode 2. We're just moving more pieces around. Yeah.
I mean,
It's a very gritty show, like the whole beginning attack. Like,
Yeah.
Which is, again, it's really cool. This show should do its own job of like explaining the lore, like we learned in Vikings. You know,
Yeah.
because we didn't know anything about it. But having seen Vikings is definitely a benefit because there's a lot of name dropping, and I'm like, oh, I know exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah,
But-
or at least we think we do.
And that attack in the beginning in
You know,
Northumbria on those people
I was-
is you know what we saw, but that was really fucked up. That they attacked them while they were like bathing and shit. Like that's such a bitch move.
Yeah. What were you saying, Marquette?
No, I was thinking about how maybe the fact that we watched Vikings might be a bad thing for this, and maybe we shouldn't really refer to it as much because they are two different shows and they're each borrowing the mythical characters
right. And
for
they're
their
totally
own story. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So maybe maybe like our expectations are going to be either
I
not
agree.
fulfilled
The
or
thing about it is, it's like although
surpassed.
they're taking stuff, it's I feel like it's very historically accurate though. Like
Yeah.
Vinland, I when I read what Vinland was, I was like, oh shit, I know that's what Vinland was. So I feel like I think if anything, it's not gonna hurt us too much. But we shouldn't be like going, oh, this is gonna be Floki or Floki. You know what I mean? I get you on that aspect of it.
Yeah, I get. But when I say that, I'm just wondering
Yeah.
if that is the same one or if it's like another person named
Yeah.
Floki, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, Floki obviously was such a huge person
Yeah.
in Viking lore that like, I wouldn't be unheard of that people were using him to name their kids after him.
Well, because of the historical accuracy thing, because like in Vikings, they're meshing a lot of different people from different timelines. So you really, because like Vikings are live action, a lot of those characters didn't exist at the same time.
Yeah.
So it might be similar with this, but
We
yeah.
shall see.
Huh?
We shall see.
Yeah,
One thing-
I'm excited though. I do like having seen the
Yeah.
Vikings though, because like they are totally two separate things, and this is clearly way after what we've seen.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's gonna really interfere too much.
If anything,
Yeah.
one thing's for sure, Vikings. That's my big thing I have with Vikings, and when we watch Vikings, all they do is like fucking kill each other off. Like that's why they fucking.
Yeah.
That's why they fucking died out.
Yeah.
Like you guys have like literally made a whole society on offing yourself, and you guys make it like it's almost the best thing in the world to be off yourself in battle. That you guys destroyed your numbers, like, and then how are you gonna win against England and the Danes? That's just like.
And there's in every battle there's so many casualties, and it's like there's no way you guys have like the next wave.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
You know,
'Cause,
training,
like,
ready, breeding, like
one Viking king will go with another Viking king, and then like they'll just be done with their numbers.
Meanwhile,
And-
England is just like, yeah, let them.
we're gonna sit back.
We'll wait it out.
Keep building our army.
What'd you think, Doug?
I was loving it. Yeah, it was a little bit slower this time than the first episode, but like you said, they just had to move pieces around.
Yeah.
I really didn't like that Floki came in, and I kind of had hoped that Thor's would just take him out right there, but everybody would have been slaughtered in the village if he did, so he made the right choice. But I think that they will end up battling, especially when he gets word that he tried to set him up.
I think so as well.
And then the next, I just feel like we've said it several times that like all those guys that are excited for war. Like, oh yeah, I got my grandfather's outfit. Like your dad didn't even fight battle, bro. His dad did.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's just you know they're gonna be lambs to the slaughter here soon.
Oh yeah, they're way too excited for war, and it's like it's gonna be a very rude awakening because obviously. Because it's like hand-to-hand combat with sharp. Like I could never imagine being in a war with like swords and shit.
Oh god,
fuck that.
Oh,
but
gosh.
I am excited to see like a field shield wall battle sequence. I wonder how they're gonna animate it. Like it's gonna be fucking epic. It's gonna be brutal.
It looks like they were showing in the intro, obviously, that shields and everything are just gonna get splintered.
Oh man, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be so over the top. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, Thorfinn, the little boy. I just want to comment on, like, again, commenting on the Viking society. Like, that kid's father, you know what I mean? He's his father of the kid that got, like, his son's, arm broken. He didn't want to, like, he was like, no, don't go punish your son. Your son's going to be a strong fighter. Yeah. Like, that's what their society is about. Like, it's not even with the kids. Like, his own son, my son's be a little bitch. Like, you probably made him stronger. I'm like, bro, he broke his bone. And I'm like, poor kid. Broken bones fucking hurt. And he's like, and back in the day, if you broke a bone, you're just, I mean.
Thor's character is very tragic because he's been through war. You see all the scars on his body. And he's just trying to live that simple life. He's an apprentice to a blacksmith, and he's like, hey, did I make this right this time? Like, he's just trying to live that simple life. And when they heard that the village is going to war, everybody's like, woo, yeah! And then you see him just like very like, because he knows the reality. He knows what they're about to get into, and it's.
He knows several of them aren't coming home.
Yeah, and that whole scene with Thor's and Thorfinn, where he's like, there's. No one has enemies. It's not okay to hurt anybody. It's like, it does suck as a parent because as a parent, I'm not a parent, but like, parents try to teach their kids to do better by telling them the dumb shit that they did and don't do what I did. But it's like
they don't listen.
But as a kid, you're like, why wouldn't I? You did it, so why can't I? It's like it was a good scene.
Oh man, it's like the most dreadful thing in the world. It's like. You just know your kids are not going to listen when you have kids.
I know.
Because you didn't listen to your parents.
Exactly, because when you're a kid, you're like, but you did it, so why the fuck?
Like, little did we know our parents had the keys of the kingdom. I mean, like, my parents, lucky enough to have the parents I did, my parents had the keys of the kingdom. Only if I listened.
If only I listened.
Exactly, So.
But, c'est la vie.
C'est la vie. But.
What else? Marketo, you got anything else?
Not really. I'm worried that the Thorfinn might smuggle himself onto the ship.
Oh god,
and
yeah,
just
I hope not, but
massacre.
I can see that happening for sure.
I feel like he's gonna be like Arya Stark, just like a stubborn child of like a leader, and she's just going to turn into a badass.
We shall see.
Yeah, I'm excited. Episode 3, I hope we get to see like a feel. I think we might see a field battle next episode. I'm really excited to see the animation because the animation of this show is top notch. Music, the production quality of this show is like top notch all around. It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, I feel like we're about to see a slaughter.
Yeah, I mean
I'm ready for it. Let's see this.
Let's see it. Alright guys, well that is it for episode 2. If you want to go on to episode 3 right now, YouTube, I'm talking to you. If you want to go on to the next episode right now, it's on our Patreon. Go check it out. If not, we'll see you right back here next week. Peace.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Vinland Saga with the Normies. Check us out on Patreon for early access and uncut content. Shout out to Aaron, Austin, Desiree, Eleanor, Explorin' Dylan, I Eat Pink Tacos, Joe, Liam, Michael Henry, Michael Maglalong, Nick, Nuptup, Puvy, Quentin, Ruby Tiger, Bystander, Tristan, J Sobel, Kelly, Keyboard Junkie, the NYR Fan, and ZJP, and we'll see you all next time.